Logging in on mine.
Did
Did
no,
you check mine?
yeah, thank you all for joining today. We wait 1 or 2 minutes more and then we start. Yeah, okay. So now it's 2 minutes after the meeting time, so we can start. First thing I want to apologize. My voice is a little cracked because I'm a little sick, but I hope you understand me well. Again, this meeting is recorded, so if you need to, you have to be aware of this because we will use this in our social media. And second thing is that the chat is always open. If you have questions anytime, just put them in the chat and I'll try to look at them after we finish the presentation. And if there is time, I can answer them. If there is not, I'll try to contact you um, directly after the call, and then I can write to you an answer. Okay. Let me share my screen. Do you all see my screen? I think yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you for confirming. So, today's session, we are building upon what we have learned in the first session. I know some of you were already in the first session, some not, but it's okay. Some principles are overlapped, so they have been um, reviewed in the first session and will be reviewed again today. Some are new, but you will get the idea anyhow because we are talking about the very basics of cryptocurrency trading. So the others they were already in the first session. It was about 1 month ago. It was on 13th of November. So I hope it was clear for you and all your questions were answered and that you have started your practical steps. So practical steps mean that you have created a wallet for yourself, you have deposited some money, and you know now how to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. If not, it's okay. We can do this one by one or one on one together. I will show you also how to contact me if you want to create your own wallet and start buying cryptocurrency. So our topic today is how to master cryptocurrency. So to understand how crypto works, you have to know some basic concepts. Like you have to be able to predict when the price is going to increase, when the price is going to decrease, so that you can know your selling and buying points. The whole idea here is to make profit. And to make profit, you have to buy at a low point and have to sell at a higher point. So if I'm able to buy at, for example, $90,000 for a Bitcoin, that's just an example. Of course, I can buy shares, so I can buy zero point 0.1 or zero point zero 0.05, or I can buy with $1,000 or $5,000, whatever budget I have. But imagine that I have an amount that can I buy at a price of $90,000 Bitcoin, and then I can predict that the price is going to increase to 100,000, 110,000, and so on. Then I sell at a higher price, and then I gain a profit. And if I know that the price is going to decrease, then I avoid buying, or there's something that's called shorting, but it's not our scope now. So let's say that if I think that the price is going to drop, then I avoid buying at this time, and so keeping my financial safe. So that's a point we will learn today. How can I learn from the charts, from the prices of the cryptocurrency, if it's got time to buy or not? Okay, let's first go at the prices right now. So the good news is Bitcoin has finally breached the mark of 100,000 US dollars. So imagine this, just one Bitcoin, digital currency, a new concept that was created like 15 years ago. And a lot of times it was uncertain if this is going to be an important thing or not. But this digital asset has now reached 100,000 US dollars. So if someone 10 years ago bought this for whatever, $100, $200, $300, he would have now multiplied his wealth by a factor of maybe 1,000 at least. So let's look at the price right now. So are now at the mark of 100,000. In the morning, I think it was 101,000. So it plays around this range. Of course, 100,000 was a remarkable point because it's a solid number and it means that crypto has reached a limit that's a critical limit and is going to be there for a long time. So let's look from the time, for example, that we did the last session. So the last session we were on November 13th. So at this time we were around 88,000, and now we have market over 100,000 now. It means that in 1 month it has increased little over $12,000. And of course, if you have bought 1 month ago some assets, whatever you had was 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, whatever assets you have, this would have increased with this percentage. So 1 month ago it increased maybe by 13%. So you could have uh, gone 13% increase in your assets if you have invested from 1 month ago. So again, I talked about this in the last session. I talked about this again today. That the power of crypto is that it can go very high up or very um, quickly. So the potential really is very great. So let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum is the second mostly used cryptocurrency right now. So it comes second place after Bitcoin from the point of view of being used worldwide. Um, it's not as powerful as a Bitcoin. So let me be clear about the point. Bitcoin is the leader of the market. So Bitcoin increases mostly most of the major cryptocurrencies will increase. If it decreases or instead or it doesn't change, most other cryptocurrencies will follow. But Ethereum is still critical or relevant because um, while crypto may increase 1 or 2%, mostly Ethereum increases more than that. So it takes mostly the same trend as crypto. So if crypto increases, but the amount is mostly bigger. So as you see now, it's a lower value, so it's 3,800. Still, it's viable. A lot of people trying to invest in this. So it's getting also popular, more and popular, more and more. There are rumors that can go arrows will also have above 10,000, but this sounds a long run, but it has also increased a lot. So let's look, for example, at the last month. I think on the 13th, when we were there, uh, it was about 3,100. Now it's 3,800. So it had increased 16%. That's more than the Bitcoin. So it's also relevant. So it's a great currency also to invest in, and it's a great option if you want to um, invest some money in crypto. So this was a quick view of what happened in the last month. So again, just 1 month, an increase of 13% of Bitcoin, 16% of Ethereum. Um, like I I know banks around the world, they give you like very little interest. Also, if you put in the stock market, it's not very dynamic as a Bitcoin. So you can put in some stocks and you get 3, 4, 5% over a period of 1 year, for example. But with cryptocurrency, you can get much higher returns. You can expect much higher returns, and that's the power of cryptocurrency. I talked today further about some concepts of cryptocurrency that's new. So one of the concepts is a staking concept. So what's a staking concept? So some crypto exchanges they offer an option called staking. It means that you have an agreement between yourself and the crypto exchange that you get a fixed return on your assets. So, for example, let's assume that some crypto exchange gives 13% per year on this crypto asset MTD. What this means? It means that if I make a deposit of some amount of this cryptocurrency, with this crypto exchange, I have a guaranteed return of 13% per year. Of course, this is not just everything. This is plus the amount of increase that will happen in the cryptocurrency, the crypto asset itself. Sorry. Yeah, sorry for that. So, if you make a deposit from your cryptocurrencies with this in this exchange, in this cryptocurrency, you have an agreed a guaranteed increase or return of 13%, for example, for this cryptocurrency. Other cryptocurrencies can give bigger. Also, it depends on the exchange. So home exchange can give bigger or lower. So for example, here this was one new crypto that was incorporated in a crypto exchange. It gives up to 35%. There is a positive part and negative part about this. So positive part is that you can have extra income. So if I put money in this cryptocurrency, I have a guaranteed return of 35% per year. That's a guaranteed, and that's a positive part. That's the negative part is that your money is locked. And while it's locked, if you have an agreement for 30 days, 6 months, or 12 months, your money is locked for this amount. And you cannot break. If you find that the crypto that you have bought is actually decreasing, you don't have the option to sell whenever you want. So your money is locked, it has a return, but it's locked. So staking can be useful if you use it with a stable currency that you are expecting that it will not decrease, not lose its value in the coming weeks or months, then you can have an extra income plus the returns you will have from the increase in this cryptocurrency. It's of course, it has its pros and cons. It's not very clear for everyone when to buy and sell. That's why we do advising. But if you are the type of person who is willing to do long-term investment, so if you are looking to look at the next 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, and so on, so this may be a good option to increase your profits. So some people try to um, buy and hold. Some people want to buy and sell quickly. Um, this option, the staking option, is mostly used for people who will try to buy and hold for a long time because it gives additional income at your investment. And next we look at the charts. So what do I mean here? So every crypto or every asset or every an instrument, it has a price chart over time. So it has a price history, which you can look at and you can see what has happened in the previous period. Like we looked, for example, at the crypto, at the Ethereum, or the Bitcoin, and from this chart, you can learn something. So let's look at one of the basic principles um, of analyzing charts, and that's called support and resistance levels. Okay, so what's support and level and resistance level? Imagine that I look at um, a price chart of Bitcoin or a digital asset or anything that I have, mm, and I see a chart like this. I can see here there's something happening that every time the price comes to this point, it decreases again. So now at this point, it goes up, at this point, it decreases again, then it goes up to the same level, decrease again, the same level, decrease again, and so on. That's what we call a resistance point. That's at a point at which the price doesn't increase more. As the opposite of this is a support level. It's a level at which the price always goes back up. So for example, at this support level, we see that always the price, it doesn't break the support point, or if it comes to support point, always reverse direction, it goes back up. So if I can look at the chart and I can analyze what are the resistance support levels, I can expect to some extent what's going to happen next in my cryptocurrency. Hmm. So that's why support and resistance are very important in analyzing. Let's show in some more detail. So let's look at the resistance level. We say that the resistance level is the level at which the currency will drop again. So look at this chart again. The price increased until this point, decreased again, increased until this point, decreased again, and so on. So the resistance level normally puts an upper limit. So at the resistance level, if we know where the line is, we can expect that the price will only reach this level and decrease. It will not go further because at this level the price starts to fall down. And the reason for this, that at this price, most holders, most people who already have this asset, they feel the price is already good to sell. So began selling. So imagine someone has bought a lower level, and at this level, he thinks that it's now time to sell. So begins selling. What happens to the price? It goes down. It's always like this. If buyers do a lot of if sellers do a lot of selling, the price goes down. If buyers do a lot of buying, the price goes up. So imagine the people who bought earlier think of this at this level that the price is good to sell. So began selling. Then what happened? Selling gets more momentum and the price goes down. At this point, they think again it's good, so they start buying again. At this level, they sell again and the price goes down. So resistance level, if we can, so imagine if I had at this point identified that this resistance level, then I can expect how the price will work in the future. But one important criteria about resistance level is that resistance levels will mostly at some point be broken. What does this mean? You see in the chart, this was resistance level. Again, resistance here, the price goes down, but at some point, price broke the resistance level and continued going up. And once we see that a resistance level is broken, we can, for a lot with high probability, say that the price will continue going for some time up. So resistance level at some point they are a higher limit, the price goes down, but once they are broken, it's a good point to buy because we expect the price to go up. Okay? And let's look at the other one. The other one is support level. So at support level, it's a price at which the price at a point at which the price goes back up. So you see here the price was going down and then it went back up and went down and went back up and so on. So at this level, usually the buyers think that the price is good, the price is too low, and we need now to buy. So at this level, they mostly begin buying. And what happens when the buyers take the control? Usually the price goes up. So again, uh, some people have sold, for example, at this resistance level, have waited until the price goes down, and at this price, they think that the price is okay to buy, so they began buying, and then the price goes up again. So I'm able to expect, I'm able to draw this line, the support line. I can expect that the price can go up at this line, so I know there's a buying point at which I can buy. So imagine now how this can help me. So let's go back to this chart. If I know the support and resistance level, I can have a buying point and I can have a selling point. And these points will help me to make decisions. So if I make the right decisions to buy at the right buying point, and I can make decision to sell at the correct resistance point, I can expect to make profit. Yes. And that's a good thing about um, a resistance support level. This example was the Bitcoin price from February to August 2024 of this year. And the same concepts we know the resistance and support applied here. So these concepts are real. We apply them in analysis. And if they are chosen correctly, written on, drawn correctly on the chart, you can make wise decisions which will help you make profits in the near future. Okay, another concept we will talk a little about today is a concept called social trading. What's social trading? Imagine you are a new trader and you are new to crypto, new to the market. You don't know when to buy and when to sell. Um, but of course, you have the knowledge that some people on the market they have better knowledge than you, so they know how to invest, when to buy and when to sell. So one of the brokers I work with, they have invented this concept of social trading. Social trading means that um, you have opportunity to copy an experienced trader. So, for example, we can look at the traders on the platform and we can see their history. So, for example, we know that we see this person, for example, this Peter, he have achieved 53% return in the last 24 months. In the last 2 years, he have achieved 50% return. So if he had like $10,000 2 years ago, he would have made them $15,000. And he has 308 copies, so already a lot of people trust him. So I may have the opportunity to copy this person. So buying and selling decisions will be made automatically for me based on the decision of this person, and I can expect to make profit relative or near um, to his profit made before. One thing is that all these people, of course, they can make mistakes. So at some point, they can um, they can make mistakes and lose money, and it means that I will lose with them. But I have at every opportunity, so I can evaluate every week, every month, and so on. I can go in or go out with him depending on my evaluation. And another point also to note is that these people have concentration. So, for example, this person has concentration of ETFs. It's a concept. It is related to a whole market view, not a single instrument. And software, for example, others will be focused on crypto, others will focus on energy, and so on. So if you look to invest, for example, in crypto, you have to look for a social investor. Um, Sorry, can you mute yourself, Lilia? Okay. So if I'm interested in a certain type of investment, um, I can look at people who make investment in my type. So if I'm a crypto trader, I can look for social traders who make crypto trading. If I'm invested in stocks or anything else, I can look for people um, in my area. Of course, it's a broad concept, and through an one-to-one investing session, we can discuss in detail what you can do in this regard. Now to the practical steps. So what can you do if you have some amount of money and you want to try to invest and make a best use of this? So if you have 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, I don't want to let them be in the bank doing nothing or um, use them to buy some products. You want to actually make use of this money to make some profit, which you can then later use to buy what you want. So practical steps, just to be practical. First thing you need to do if you don't have any experience yet is to book a free consultation with me. I do offer free consultations just in return that if you share this information with other persons, you invite other persons to my presentations, I give you a free consultation. Let me share with you the link. Uh, in the chat, I share with you a link um, to the form. You can fill this form, which I will use um, to contact you and prepare a one-to-one interview session with you. So first thing is to prepare to attend a free consultation one-on-one that you can do by clicking on the link by the form, just filling in your information. I need just basic information, your email address, what are you interested in, and what's your availability. And then second thing is to start your own wallet. So as we talked in the first session, you have to have a wallet or an account with a broker um, to start actually buying and selling. So that's what I help you with in our one-to-one session. I will help to start your wallet or start your account with a broker. Third thing actually is to deposit some money, and then you are ready to go. You're ready to buy, and then we learn when and when to buy, when to sell. Mm. But the first thing is to have a wallet that's ready to use. And that's what we teach in a one-to-one session. Yeah, this was it today in our free session about the cryptocurrency. Thank you very much for joining. I see the chat is has no questions. But thank you all for joining today. I was pleased to have you all. Please keep posted on the meetup groups if you come from meetup. If you come from LinkedIn or something else, please um, follow the groups there. We will announce for other events in the next, most probably in January and February. Thank you again. And yes, Derek, you can write your question or you can unmute yourself and ask if you like. Look. I don't know about Fidelity, but you can show me the details. Just click on the forms if it's yeah. I don't know about it if it's a crypto wallet um, um, or if it's a broker, then you can use the account, of course. Okay, if that, I never heard about it because it doesn't seem to be very popular. Let's look into details. I can make some research and I will send you some information. If you want to make sure that we get in touch, please then use this form again. I will post the link again and fill in information. I'll get in touch and then we can discuss your case one by one. Yeah,
Hi, Mohammed.
yeah, go ahead.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes,
Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much for today's presentation. Really appreciate that. I just want
sure.
to ask you, what's your view about the potential of what the crypto will do next year? Do you have any sort of projections as to potentially what, for example,
It's
Bitcoin and sort of multiplications that we're going to be considering next year?
it's going up.
Of course,
That's
of course.
mostly the prediction
Yeah,
of
of course it's going
everyone.
up. Yeah. Say sorry?
It's almost a prediction of everyone.
Okay, okay. No, indeed. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm very optimistic as well. I believe it will go up next year. Absolutely. I just
Yes,
not sure eventually where
yes,
it might go.
we are very optimistic about it. Of course,
You
to
think the
what
price of Bitcoin will
extent?
double?
Sorry,
You think the price of Bitcoin could double?
I don't understand you.
Do you think the price of Bitcoin currently, do you think it could double at the end of the bull run?
Most probably no. It will be too much
Mm,
increase to double. But
mm,
look again, let's look at this realistically. Doubling is too much. So nothing doubles in 1 year. So it will be very, very optimistic expectation. But like if you expect it to increase 30, 40%, then
mm.
it's again a very good investment. No stock and no ETF will give you this return. So we cannot be
Yeah.
too greedy. We cannot say like we don't want it to double because at this case we'll be too greedy, asking for too much, which will be unrealistic.
No.
Yeah.
The reason why I say this is because previous bull runs after the halving have done multiplications. So I'm not sure why this one should multiply in addition. I know it pays like a lot of money, but if previous bull runs from 2016, 2020, they've done 5x, 10x, why wouldn't this
Mm.
one at least do 2, 3x?
Because now it's getting more popular. And when it gets more popular, more people come in.
Or
And
liquidity?
this has positive sides and negative sides. So positive sides, more people coming in, more cash. Negative sides is that more people may be wrong buying and selling decisions and maybe also making the market not very stable. So we will see in the next 2 or 3 months of the first year, we will see
Okay,
how it
very good.
goes. And yeah, but all
Thank you.
experts are optimistic. And
Absolutely.
yeah, this is the right time. So 100,000 was a very
Yeah,
good um like highlight. We
yeah.
are now at this highlight and more it's for sure it will break. So this time is a very good time to buy because it will it will most probably go up next year. Okay, my time is up.
Everybody
Thank you
should cash
all.
out before it goes back down.
No, no. If it goes temporarily back down, it's going to return back up.
No, I mean at the
So
end of the bull run, it's going to come back down, and there's going to be the crypto winter, as in every. It's the same every 4 years, isn't it?
Yes, but
There'll be a
but but
crypto
now
winter. So everybody should take their money out before the crypto winter and then put the money back in.
yes, but now still January is a buying time. So we're
Of course,
optimistic.
yes. Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank you very much. Please use a form. I will share it on
I'm
the
gonna do that
meetups
now.
groups.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much and see you in the next sessions. Bye bye.